Alright, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Real Talk video. I pray all is well with everybody as we thank the Most High for so much. Real quick video here. I just want to give you a warning. Some of y'all probably have heard about this synthetic drug, Flakka, or some might pronounce it Flakka, however you want to pronounce it. But I just want to give you a warning about this because I don't want to see none of your kids end up on this. A lot of grown folks on it. They saying that it's new, but to me, it's not all that new. They always figuring out ways to get things over here. It's amazing, ain't it? And so I want to title this video, Watch Out for This New Flakka Drug. If you've been catching the news, you see some people going real crazy behind this. They very violent, and you really can't even control their behavior. This drug is so powerful, but it's like the cheapest one that's out now. So I wanted to warn y'all on what's hitting the streets. And we already know how drugs are taking over and been taking over and what they do to people, And whether it's heroin, cocaine, synthetic drugs, you see all these drugs out now. This is why I do not like taking medicine or putting no kind of synthetic drugs in my body, because the side effects behind all these drugs that most people are spending the rest of their life on is very dangerous, y'all. I mean, you name it, they making a drug out of anything right now. So this thing, this Flakka, man, I'm praying for all y'all. This drug is $5. Now think about that alone, $5, cheap. But you see what they doing, trying to give you something more powerful that's cheaper, because most folks are already strung out anyway. This drug is cheap, but it's a killer. And I hope don't no teenagers start ODing on this thing, man, because when people pretty much get caught by the police, they dying in custody right now. This joker, man, it's very strong. They arrested this man the other day. This man thought somebody was after him, chasing him, and he ran up to the police station, throwing rocks and kicking the door at the police station. He said he'd rather go to the police station to get killed by whoever he thought was chasing him. And he was throwing rocks, but check this out. His behavior, he was so high that when he threw the rocks, he broke a bulletproof glass. Now, some of y'all think I'm exaggerating. Now, I'm talking about what they just showed on the news. The man broke a bulletproof glass with a rock. Now, you got to be throwing extra hard to break a bulletproof glass with a rock. Now, I said that to say this. Can you imagine fighting somebody who's on Flakka? Can you imagine getting into it with somebody who's on that when you can hit them repeatedly and they probably won't even feel it? They say this thing is very dangerous. It smells real bad, and you can snort it, you can smoke it, you can ingest it. This man smoked it. And they said it takes almost 2 hours for the high to come down, y'all. Now, the reason why I wanted to do this video and say watch out for this stuff, because when you see people on this type of behavior, with this type of behavior on these type of drugs, get out the way. Because they're not only dangerous to themselves, they dangerous to any and everybody that's around them. Got to be careful. So I want to do this warning, y'all. I believe this was hitting hard in South Florida, and I heard this and I already made it to Austin. And it's trying to make its way to Dallas. But you know what? It's already here. They're not fooling me with all this. Everything is already here. They keep coming up with stuff on the news to make you think that it just got her. Man, this stuff been a design. It's been a setup. The other time it was K2. Then it was cheese. It was some other drug. This drug, that drug. They're going to always keep coming out with stuff, y'all. We already know what it's from. But look at where it's coming from. It's imported from where? China, Pakistan, and India. It's the synthetic street drug called a cousin to bath salts. Remember the other day we were looking at that. Matter of fact, one of the doctors at Parkland Hospital, she said that when they on that drug, they so high, they so dangerous, they got superhuman strength that you can't even think of that a person could have. And that's why they pretty much die when the high come down. Their heart is pumping, heart rate pumping so fast, but she say they unstoppable. The North Texas Poison Control Center at Parkland Hospital said, watch out for this stuff. It looked just like gravel. But look at how cheap it is. Once again, it also can cause seizures. But the main thing you look at is look at how somebody act when they are on this. Remember, it was crystal meth. I even heard that this is mixed with crystal meth. See, when you start fooling with stuff that's taking you out, that you have no control over, you need to leave it alone, because it will take you out. Can you imagine what it do to the heart? So I just want to give this little warning. If you haven't heard about Flakka, or Flakka, however you want to pronounce it, then JT want to just, y'all know oftentimes I do little news like this also, to give a warning. Because if it hit the, not if, it's on the streets, teenagers will get help. They will get it in their hands. I feel so sorry for these teenagers nowadays, because they are exposed to way more stuff than you and I ever thought about growing up. There's so much stuff out there when you can get Tylenol and mix it with something and call it cheese. Or you start making up your own drugs and getting high off of it. Or you take something like Chinese fertilizer and potpourri that you have in your restroom and mix it together and start calling it K2 and getting high off of that stuff, man. It's a dangerous time. So that's my time, y'all. Just want to warn y'all with that, and have a wonderful, blessed day. It's your boy JT signing off. Peace.